been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. I'm born in the music. Brand new horizon, the world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time, and it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, the new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a music. Born in a music. Just don't stop. Born in a music. Born in a
Once called Carolinas Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Young Kwaku has it all teed up. And we're off and running from Charlotte. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. That's complete, here's Brown. Still going inside the 35. And he takes it in, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got to sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Ready?
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early.
Hold the ready.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Red. Track. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Through the 35. 20. 15. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Penix. He's going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Davis there to grab it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
Penix here from the gun. Throw reeled in by London. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go.
Running back sent in motion. And again, it's Penix. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ready up.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Another carry for Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Slot man motioned over. 3rd down, it's Penix. He brings it in. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. Decision to make here. It's 4th and inches on the enemy side. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Algier is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the first half. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Young working from the gun. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. Before it's released, and that sure altered the throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. He puts everything behind this one. Wide open down the field, and he has it. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Gosh, this is Xavier Legette. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line. Go!
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Again, it's Brooks. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap now to Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. Penix now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. He's going deep this time. That one's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, Young. Finds his man, Rice. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. Has a big hole left. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the pistol, it's Young. Touchdown, Carolina! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Danny Gray to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sean Murphy bucked in to pick it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Come on, set, go!
Young on first and 10. That's Jonathan Mingo complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Running back, motioning right. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Gray now on the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Receiver in motion, going left. Here's second and 11. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Gray now on the return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go. Back at 60.
Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. Complete over the middle. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
65 back.
From the 36. Oh, he put everything he had into that. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers take possession as he makes. Interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go. Set. Curve 19. Curve 19. Ready.
Hands off here for Brooks. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Falcons scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Cowboy 80. Jack Panther. Go.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he takes it in, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Penix on 1st down. It's completed right side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's Young. Has a man. It's Brooks. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Go. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Go street.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down at the 14. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Timberwolf. Viking 18. Go.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here. Let's go now.
Young to throw it. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Bring it. Set go. Ready.
Here's Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check go.
Here is Brooks. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 7 yards on the run, and now they've got 4th and goal.
7 yards.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now third and goal, can't find the end zone either.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Set, go. Hot, go. Hot, go.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
A 25-yard attempt.
Maher connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give to Brooks. Oh, he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Here's Brooks. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Brooks heading left. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, go.
Running for the marker with Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Maher connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A 3rd down run with Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.